other side of this is Kirk Cousins. He's looking to get paid big time. A Pro Bowl quarterback, Kirk Cousins, which we'll see on Sunday and see how he plays against some of the better talent. He made it clear Thursday that he's willing to play on another 1-year deal of the franchise tag. Now, he was franchise tag earlier this past season. Franchise tag was, what was it? $19.953 million. Pretty hefty, but this year, it would increase to $23.94 million for 1 year guaranteed. Now, it's kind of iffy if you want to give him that much. And I said, quote, we will cross that bridge when we come to it, but I would probably do it what I did last year. I will sign it. I will play with it. I'm not afraid. End quote. And I wouldn't be either to play on a deal that's $20 million plus guaranteed. That's fine with me. I'll play for a year. If I get hurt, well, I'm smart with my money. I'll be okay. $20 million, I can retire. I'm good. So it's tough decision for Washington. They finished 8-7-1 last season on the Cousins. They missed the playoffs again. Cousins threw, though, for a career high 4,900 yards, 25 touchdowns, had a passer rating of 97.2. And according to ESPN Stats and Information, there have been 13 players in NFL history to receive franchise tags back-to-back seasons, but none of them were quarterbacks. A little interesting. So maybe you look at past things and you see that a deal has always been worked out. Maybe not this time, because if he does get a long-term deal, let's say 4 to 5 year deal, it's going to be close to the $20 million per year. A ridiculous amount of money, but that's just the way the NFL salary cap is going, and based on past quarterbacks getting deals, that's just how it is. Now, there's been talk whether the 49ers are interested in Kirk Cousins, and it looks like they are. If he decides to become a free agent, if he can't work out a deal with the Washington team. Ooh, Washington. And this would actually be good for the 49ers. You bring in Kirk Cousins, and this is with the exception of that you're also bringing in Kyle Shanahan of the Atlanta Falcons, their offensive coordinator, as their head coach. You bring him in, and now you can sit back just a tad bit. There's a little bit of breathing room for the 49ers. As we all know, you look at that 49ers roster, and it's absolutely garbage. They need help everywhere. So that gives you the leeway of using that third overall pick as a potential bait to trade out, get multiple picks, which Jim Harbaugh did pretty well at, and actually developing better players. Or you go after maybe a Jonathan Allen. You could trade down, get Mike Williams a couple picks later down. There's a lot you could potentially do with that third overall without having to reach for a quarterback in this draft class that seems pretty weak. Again, I'm sold on Deshaun Watson. A lot of other analysts aren't. I'm not sold on Mitch Trubisky. Deshaun Kaiser is a great developmental guy, but the 49ers can't use a third overall pick on a quarterback who is not ready to go week one. And honestly, I'm a little uncertain that Deshaun Watson's ready to go week one, and he's my top quarterback by a long shot. So I don't think Trubisky is. I don't think Kaiser is, and any of the other quarterbacks, I don't think they're ready to go week one. So what do you do? Kirk Cousins is available for the 49ers. Awesome. If he's not, it's going to be tough. But for Kirk Cousins, he's looking to get paid, and ultimately he's in a good spot where he produced last year. Maybe not the wins, but stats-wise, he did produce. Had a career-high year. And he's going to get paid regardless. He's going to get up there in that $20 million per year regardless. Now, if you're Washington, do you re-sign Kirk Cousins to a long-term deal? Or do you place another franchise tag that was going to be upwards to $23 million that 1 year alone? And then have to go through this again about possibly re-signing him to a long-term deal? Or do you just let him walk? And you draft a quarterback later in the draft? It's tough. You can't think Colt McCoy's ready to go. Washington knows they can't, that it would be a huge step back if they let Kirk Cousins walk. That's why I think they're going to go ahead and give him that long-term deal, 4 years, give him that $20 million per year, and just got to hope that you can cut cap, maybe letting Deshaun Jackson go, and you kind of play with the numbers a little bit. We'll see.